In this video, we're staying at the Park MGM in Las Vegas for under $100 on a Friday night with some resort credit. Find out how I got that next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. And in today's video, we are back at my favorite mid-level MGM hotel, Park MGM. You guys know that they show love to Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars Drive is right here next to me. I can see the sign hanging proudly. Heard his name on Google Maps while I was coming out of the garage here at Park MGM yesterday. That was really cool. And Park MGM has the best mid-range value. And for some reason on a Friday night, because of my rewards card, I got a really great rate under $100. So I know we've done Park MGM in the past, but for a Friday night to get a rate here for under $100 and a resort credit, we're gonna have to check it out, see what's new, maybe take a little peek at the reserve at Park MGM since it's now changed over from the Nomad, eat at a few places here at Eataly, and just explore a king room and tell you guys exactly how I got this room. Let's start off with the video here at Park MGM. We are here at the Cosmo, just a couple casinos away from Park MGM. I got my $50 credit. I'm craving pizza, and Secret Pizza is some of my favorite stuff, so we're gonna get a couple slices and take it back to the room and call it a night. But I want to show you more of Park MGM. But New York style pizza at MGM, Secret Pizza, that's the way to go. Uh-oh, look at the line to Secret Pizza. That's crazy. That's a crazy ass line right there. I'm definitely not waiting for that line. Guess no Secret Pizza tonight. I guess we're gonna have to use my backup pizza spot, Money Line, over at Aria. Unless that's not open, then we'll try Pizza Aoki. All right, made it over to Moneyline Pizza Bar, and there is no line here. Hopefully they have the artichoke. It's fire. You don't want like meat some more. Slice of okie dokie artichoke acquired. What's nice about the Aria being right next to Park MGM, you don't even have to go outside. So we're taking this to the room. So for those of you that don't know Vegas as much, the Aria and Park MGM are connected. The Aria Express tram exit is over this way, but you can also just walk all indoors back to the Park MGM. So it's that simple. You just got to go down this escalator, walk through the conference center hallways, and hook a right to the elevators, and you are back to the rooms at the Park MGM. So once you get off the escalators, there are secret toilets over here. So if you need to use the restroom, make sure you check that out to the right. There is a nice photo op here with this bench, this Park MGM bench, and all you gotta do is walk this hallway. You got pictures of the pond at Central Park, and then you just walk down here, and 3 minutes later, you're back at Park MGM. Over to the right is the swimming pool of Park MGM. I do like the decorations of people look like they're hanging out at the park. There are some seats over here, cool chandeliers, and I just love Park MGM. It's one of my favorite mid-level tier hotels that the MGM resorts have to offer. Love the carpets and all the different designs here. Love these park pictures. And just like that, we are here at Park MGM. There's a sports store here with Vegas Raiders and A's and VGK stuff right across from where the pool entrance is. And there is a restroom right here. Back on the 7th floor, you got a picture of Paul Heyman kissing some random person. We're here in the entryway. There's 4 different hallways, but they do have waiting areas right here, velvet green couches and pictures. And there's the vending machine and your ice machine just right here by the elevator area. And you do have these dimmer hallways with the nice chandeliers and the cool carpet. And this is where we're staying, 7303. You got the butterflies here on the wallpaper, and I got the D&D on. All right, guys, got back to my room at 11:10 at night after my Friday night live stream. Thank you guys for joining, whoever watched. I still have 1 vodka mule left. I got the okie dokie artichoke. Got to get that Parmigiano on here real quick. Get a little bit of that yeet cheese on here. I was about to get 2. It's about $10 each pizza. I just got 1. We might just use the rest of the 40 for a drink later tonight or for a $40 breakfast somewhere. I guess we shall see. You got the pesto on there, the artichoke, It's still really warm because it's only one hotel over. If you can't go to Secret Pizza, you gotta go to Moneyline. That is open late night as well here at the Aria, but it's just right next door from Park MGM. All right, we'll check out more of Park MGM in the morning, guys. Good night.
Tomorrow.
Good morning to you, Jaycationers. Back in my room. I got the shades down because the sun's rising and would definitely peek into this room. So, gonna head down. I still got 40 bucks to spend on my credit. So, instead of making the coffee in my Keurig machine, I'm just gonna buy some coffee and hopefully the lines aren't too crazy, but they're probably gonna be crazy. So, let's head down and get coffee and a little brekkie. Oh, and also another thing, you know how the aunties at ABC store always say save your receipts so you can get a special gift before you leave? Well, I save my receipts, 15 bucks, 6 bucks, 3 bucks, 16 bucks, 12 bucks, 16 bucks, and 9 bucks. This is still under $100, so no free gift. See that? Even I, in 2 weeks in Vegas, can't accumulate $100 worth of stuff over at ABC stores. It's always around 50 or 60 bucks because I save so much. And usually the people that do get the free gift are the ones that are getting the souvenirs, the Vegas souvenirs over there, and I never get Vegas souvenirs in ABC stores. The one time I did get the free gift was in Maui because I did spend over 100 bucks because I did buy souvenirs in Maui. So, no free gift for me. All right, we're out here in the casino area. Look how crazy the Starbucks line is. We're definitely not doing Starbucks. So we're going to Eataly. Here is the chef truck where they have those really cool illusion shots in the inside of the mini truck. You got the huge one right here. I think I've actually tried their tacos or taquitos here once. There's another one here on this side. And this door right here is a secret door to the reserve at Park MGM. Little shortcut, and also a restroom's in there. Looking through the casino, you got the high limit roller on the left and then the tables on the right. And then the center bar is right here coming up. Here's another steakhouse that I've shown you guys in the past, Bavette's, really great steak. Perfect for a concert here at Park MGM. We've also tried out Juniper Cocktail Lounge, really good gin and tonic drinks here. They do have daily happy hour specials, $12 draft beers with a complimentary shot. Really has a nice aesthetic to this place, and sometimes they do have a DJ playing here. There's also On The Record, which is the club here. You could dress casually to go there. And Best Friend, which is Roy Choi's Korean fusion spot. It's a pretty cool theme. You walk in, it's like you're going through a restaurant refrigerator and then you're in this really nice restaurant room, but the front looks like a bar storefront. Oh, look at this, late night happy hour, 50% off food and drinks, Sunday to Thursday, 10 to 11, and Friday, Saturday, 11 to 12. I probably should have done this last night. I didn't know this existed. And here is the famous Eataly, Italian wine and food. Everything here opens around 11. It's only 9 o'clock, but the only thing that is probably open is their coffee joint, which is in the very front. And I'm guessing there are huge lines to that because Starbucks line is ridiculous right now. But they do have the Italian sandwiches spots here. So good. I've gotten those in the past. La pizza y la pasta. And here's Il Gelato. I don't even know if this place is open yet. Oh yeah, it is. Look at the line for Illy coffee. Or Lavazza coffee, sorry. Uh-oh. Looks like it's gonna be tough to get coffee. So the Lavazza Cafe is open and they do serve crepes over here. The aunties be making it. So I'm gonna just follow this one. This line is shorter. All right, so we spent 36 bucks here. So there's two different places that have coffee. There's one here, this didn't have a line, and then the Lavazza one had a crazy line, but by the time I left here, the line picked up on this one. So I gotta wait a few for my crepe, but it's all good. We can show you more of Eataly. They do sell some wines over here. They do have wine flights, and they do sell cheese and Italian chocolates, Venci, even some cigar-looking chocolates. They call them Venci Cuba. And then this is the outdoor part where you can go hook a left to Crack Shack. Arrivederci. And then this is a nice little classic gelato stand. I love how they celebrate the spritz life here in Eataly. And this is the Eataly bar where I always go when there is lines and stuff, because here in the back you can get your limoncello spritz. They have like 4 or 5 different spritzes on their menu. And some pretty decent pizza. They even have the seating area with orange trees and a balcony outside, and a patio outside overlooking Bruno Mars Way. To my right is Chef's Table, and then this is the entrance to MGM Grand. They got La Aperitivo over here, as well as a pretty pricey pizza spot. But people still end up buying these square slices of pizza. And then over here is Le Polpette. Here is the La Pasta Fresca. Get some fresh pastos over here. Count me in for that rigatoni. And finally, you got La La Noodle. They have some Asian fusion over here. Had their beef noodles one of these nights, and it was really tasty. I like how this stand, they focus on Italian street food. They got focaccia, they got supli, arancini. Their arancini is amazing. Cicchetti, polpette, and pepperoni calabrese. Oh, I love you, Italy. Well guys, we are winding down this 2-week trip to Vegas, and I'm absolutely ready to go home. But love that my last night was here at Park MGM, because this definitely is one of my favorites, like I said. And we had that resort credit that we had to tackle. And because I went live last night during dinner time, I missed out on getting dinner with that. So I guess we have to do breakfast with it. Man, Pellini limoncello is 55 bucks here in the US. You could probably get this bottle in Europe for maybe about 20 bucks. Also, a bottle of Malfi here is $55.90. In my friend's wine shop in Barcelona, I was buying this Malfi from him for about 25 euro. So half the price. Oh, I didn't realize that they had a special Ferrari Brut sparkling wine, F1 style. That's $85.90. It's a Las Vegas special. All right, coffee, crepes, and a cannoli to go. Let's take it up to the room and try it out. And here's the usual entrance to Dolby Live, where Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, Joe Bros all perform. So here is the entrance to the Reserve at Park MGM. All the signage has changed. It is a bit brighter in here. I think they've messed around a little bit with the decorations over here, but the library is still over this way. And then you got the Reserve bar now, and the salon and parlor, the home of endless entertainment. And right outside is T-Mobile Arena. That's what's so great. You just stay here at Park MGM and you're right at T-Mobile Arena for your event. And there's all the signage is up here at the Reserve at Park MGM. This is the actual front entrance. I came out through the side. And over here is your drop-off and valet area, and then behind it is where self-parking is. Now made it to the lobby. We're here at Primrose. Look how crazy it is on a Saturday morning. I love how this looks like you're under a tree root. Right next to where you get your physical room keys, and then check-in is straight ahead. Very small check-in area. And they also do have the VIP check-in as well. And then this shop usually has concert gear like Bruno Mars stuff, but right now they're just all Park MGM. They did have that really nice Bruno stuff here 2 weeks ago during his concert. One little observance that I've noticed staying in MGM properties over the last couple years is that like an hour before your checkout, your digital key seems to stop working. Even though it says access granted and I'm putting it on the elevator, it won't let me go through even though it says access granted. So something happens an hour or two before checkout to where your digital key doesn't work, and that's why I highly advise you always get the physical key. I got cocky and didn't do it, and look what happened. I had to come back and get a physical key. So I went and got the physical key with my QR code in the app, and I was good to go to get back into my room. And I did request a late checkout for 12 o'clock and they granted me that. So I'm here at 10:07, so I still got a couple hours to chill and kick it and get my things ready so I can go home to San Diego. Well, Jaycationers, I did not do the crepe justice. I got the mushroom and cheese crepe, their most famous one, with the pesto on top. It would have probably looked better if I filmed it right when I got into the room, but I took a shower and just lollygagged my way, so it's been a little bit. It's still warm, it just doesn't look as appetizing, so sorry I didn't do it justice, but let's try it out. I love mushroom and cheese together. This definitely could have used some Tabasco, but I don't have any spare Tabasco anywhere, unfortunately. I am a real big fan of savory crepes. This is pretty pricey for about 17 bucks, but hey, with the resort credit, I had to use it. I think I used about $47 of the resort credit, so I still have $3 to go. Definitely just gonna let that go, but hey, got myself a crepe, got a large cappuccino, and we will try this cannoli after I am pretty full from eating this crepe. So they have a few different cannolis over there as well, and I've actually never shown you guys this, so they're trying to show you new things. Especially when you return to hotels, you don't wanna just go to the same old place, so I try to switch it up every now and then. Be back in a second to try the cannoli. Let's dig into this pistachio cannoli. Definitely need water for this. Nice sweet cannoli. Crispy outer layer. I'll say decent. Decent cannoli. Nothing will ever beat having a cannoli on the Amalfi Coast. Fantastic. This will do for Vegas. All right, Jaycationers, it is time for the oh so popular room tour. So we just got a standard king room, part of the comp rate here at Park MGM. And on top of that comp rate, I was able to get $50 in dining credit. So this room is basically your standard room. It's really not that huge. It does not come with everything you may need, but like I said, it's a comp rate that you get from your rewards card when you're gambling enough and you're doing that order up and you're winning a little bit, you're losing a little bit, they tend to give you more offers. So I've opened up that level of new offers. So let's tour around this room. I actually really do like the view. You're looking out at the viewpoint from the Boulevard Mall, the new Boulevard Mall, and you can also see Brewdog from up top. So we're kind of level with Brewdog or just above it. So we're out looking towards the Las Vegas Strip and the Waldorf Astoria as well. I like the greens and creams of this room. We got a king bed with 4 medium-sized pillows. They're pretty fluffy, and you got different types of pictures, the libraries and parks and a van life girl. They like adding these palm tree sunset-like pictures over here and some abstract paintings of Sancho Panza and Don Quixote. And the carpet here is definitely a little worn down. It's like your goldish brown carpet. Could definitely use a change. And you do have nightstands on each side of the beds, and there are 2 regular USB chargers and 2 outlets on each side, and you got a bright lamp on each side as well, and the light switches are there on the top. So you do have this ivy green nightstand. They even have some portfolio pictures that you can flip through over there with the telephone, as well as a note from your housekeeper. And then down below are a few cubby holes you can stuff things in. So over this way, you have a wooden oval table. There is some literature there for if you wanted to have in-room dining or check out what they have around the resort. They have all that information there. And there is this green leather chair. It's the only leather chair that they have. It's a single leather chair. You can move it around. I'll use this as my laptop desk. And then you have a long lime green and dark green couch, very velvety. If somebody does want to crash here, they can probably crash, and then you just have to ask for some extra bed sheets. And another thing is, I requested a refrigerator. I couldn't get the food to go bad, so I requested that insignia for refrigerator. I don't really like the TV interface because you can't connect to YouTube or even Netflix, and you can't even connect your HDMI cord because it's kind of oh wait, maybe you can. Oh yes, you can. Yes, see that? Good thing I checked. We stay detailed. You could actually connect your HDMI cord back here and swivel this. It makes sense that you're able to swivel this because your bed is kind of positioned differently. So yes, you can use the HDMI cord. And then they have this full length mirror here with 2 fluorescent lights on each side. The switch is just right here, on and off. And they do have a mini bar. And if you want to see the prices of the mini bar, there is a QR code right down there. And then 2 more outlets down this way. But that's good. Now I can connect my computer on here. Into the entryway we go. Pictures of girls running in the park. Looks like the middle of Versailles somewhere. These sliding doors are dual purpose. If you close this, it closes the door to the bathroom, but it also opens up the closet where you have your luggage rack, the iron and ironing board. You have 4 drawers to put your clothes in, the silver ice bucket with tongs, 2 glasses, and then you also have another QR code
just in case you want to get stuff from downstairs. Most importantly, the safe is here in the very back and it is lit. So these rooms are smaller, but there are multi-purpose functions. You have 2 leather hooks right here, and then your double locks and the do not disturb sign, which I haven't popped on yet. And let's go into the bathroom. All right, welcome to the bathroom area. You do have 1 sink with community hand wash, some hand and face towels, your tissue paper, a white trash can down below, not much space for your toiletries. There is a magnifying glass and a square mirror here with 2 lights. And it can also be dimmable, very dimmable. So they do have a dimming light and then 2 outlets here. To make up for the lack of toiletry space, they do give you these 4 shelves. There are some hand and face towels and regular towels, your hair dryer, as well as some body lotion. Use this for your extra space. And they also do have a low to the ground toilet with toilet paper right here and your extra toilet paper in the back. To finish it off, it's a picture of various types of birds and 1 large peacock. I do like the design of the walk-in shower area. You have this glossy green and white brick. You get body wash, shampoo, conditioner, 2 ledges to put your stuff in, and it's just a regular shower nozzle. And you walk in here, here's another towel as well as a floor towel. Very small bathroom, but it has pretty much everything you may need. Although this was not fully comped, I did end up paying $73.70, mainly for taxes and the resort fee, but I did in turn get that $50 dining credit, so it all does kind of cancel out. I may have all in all paid around $23 in the minus, but hey, that is a great deal for even staying on a Friday to a Saturday, especially with the anime convention going on over at the Las Vegas Convention Center, the heavy metal festival going on over there by the Sahara, and other things around town. Oh, Morgan Wallen too. So plenty of stuff going on here in Las Vegas. But we're gonna flash forward to me tomorrow to tell you exactly how this day went and how my night went, if I was able to sleep well, and a few things that I noticed while staying in this room here on the 7th floor. I can already hear people next door, so it's a little bit loud, but it's okay. I'll turn on the TV.
Tomorrow for sure.
Good morning, Jaycationers. So we had a really nice night's sleep. I walked a lot during my live stream on a Friday night and I was exhausted. Fell asleep watching YouTube and woke up middle of the night. I was like, oh man, I'm still here in Vegas, final night, and I think I'm finally adjusted. I woke up around 9 o'clock, and it's been 15 days since I got back to the US, so the jet lag journey in Vegas was a challenge, but we are now good. The room here was good. It had everything I needed, and I did get that refrigerator. I requested it. Asked for the 12 o'clock checkout, they granted it. You could kind of hear people every now and then through the walls, but if you're playing something on the TV or your computer, you kind of just don't mind it. But during the night, it was very quiet. Nice room, I loved the view. And Park MGM always comes through. Love Eataly. Although it is pricey, you do get those resort credits every now and then. And I just paid the resort fee and the tax for this day, but I did get that $50 dining credit, so I did end up only paying about 17, 18 bucks total if you think about it that way with the dining credit. So this was definitely worth it for a Friday to a Saturday, and Park MGM is always gonna be one of my top 5 hotels. Definitely a place that I recommend to a lot of viewership, and we've tried every single place here already, so I keep coming back because I like it. And maybe eventually we could try a bigger room, a different type of suite, or even go to the Reserve at Park MGM and try the different types of rooms over there as well. The only place I've actually never been to is the Reserve Bar, so we're gonna have to cross that off the list at some point too. Well, that will do it for this particular Vegas trip, and this video is the last one of the Vegas series. We shall be back in the summer. So if you guys like this video, please give me some suggestions where you'd like me to either return or cover. I pretty much covered all of the Las Vegas Strip hotels. I'm trying to get off Strip and get more of those hotels, but there's really only a few left that I intend to do, like the Santa Fe Station, hotel, and you know, honestly, maybe just go back to Red Rock or even Green Valley Ranch. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys. Check out Las Vegas 777 Let's Go, my Facebook page. We have over 5,000 Las Vegas lovers talking about the news and ongoings around town, and appreciate y'all's coming along with me on this latest WrestleMania Las Vegas series. I'm wearing my Roman Reigns Championship OVO shirt that I got at the OVO store at the Wynn the other day. So until next time, acknowledge me. Stay traveling, Las Vegas. Love, your Vegas Chief.